Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. You're concerned, Tom's River, Seaside Heights residents, why we do this show, because you're concerned. I got some lukewarm coffee here. Actually, I think I invented iced coffee. I was drinking iced coffee long before anybody else. Long before it was a fad. I had a lot of iced coffee in my lifetime. You buy it at 7 o'clock and don't get to it around 8 o'clock, it turns ice. If you need to get in touch with me, you got all the information on the bottom of the screen there. You got a county issue, you got a municipal issue, you got a consumer issue. Things are going to go nuclear with Home Depot. What a group. I should put the letter up. I think I will put the letter up to show you. They actually sent me a letter. They were supposed to meet with us, do us on-site inspection on the 24th of January. They actually sent me a letter after the 24th. They mailed it after the 24th, certified to the post office, saying they weren't going to come because of aggressive compensation. Yes, I'm very aggressive, and we're going to get this taken care of. But it's an unsigned letter. It is so unprofessional. I've never dealt with a customer service group as despicable as Home Depot. And we're CCing everything to Muneer. He is the president of Home Depot. So I'm going to start talking with Senator Sweeney. Where I think we have to get legislation to deal with companies like Home Depot who utilize subcontractors, and when that subcontractor screws up, Home Depot's like, the only people who have been professional throughout this with Home Depot is the finance arm of Home Depot. It's called Green Sky. They're the project loan people. They've been professional all through it. Home Depot, Cynthia Gary, Lisa Abrams, despicable. Route 66, the schedule is to be completed by spring. Didn't say exactly what spring, but this spring. It is imperative. If they're going to finish it, they finish it, if they ever finish it, by spring. They can't let this roll into the summer where it affects the tourism here in Tom's River and Seaside Heights, especially Seaside Heights, the economic engine. We're going to get really involved in promoting Seaside Heights, Tom's River, Route 37. For that matter, I'm creating a character who will become the face and spokesperson of Seaside Heights. Actually, talking about bad roads, Route 37 just paved that during the summer last year. Good thinking. A bunch of potholes already appearing on that. So, some didn't go right there. You know, I'm lugging in water today, and I was thinking, you know, when I was a kid, I drank water out of the tap out of a hose. All the things that used to be free, we pay for now. I'm buying water. I'm lugging in cases of water and gallon bottles of water into the studio because the guests have water, the host has water. We use water for the coffee. The studio personnel, our freelance guys, they drink a lot of water. And the thing is, there's a tap right over here I could get water from. But the thing is now, bottled water, I make the coffee out of bottled water. What did we become? Television. I spend about $300 a month for television. Now, at home I have DirecTV, and the reason I have DirecTV is I can watch small television networks and see how my production values compare to theirs. You know, I'm not MSNBC or NBC or ABC or HBO. I don't have their kind of money. But I'm as good as C-SPAN. I'm better than C-SPAN. But I look at these small networks. There's a lot of religious networks there, and there's some small networks up in upstate New York, and they're on DirecTV, so I sit and watch these programs to see the production values. But when I was a kid, it was free TV. Air at the gas station. I'm fueling up on 37 at Speedway, and I'm looking at an air pump, $1 per air. We used to get that free at the gas station. Do kids pay $1 when they run in with the bike? Sad. You watching the Tom's River Show? I'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and launch inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. It takes more than a state-of-the-art medical facility to make a great hospital. It takes a team of dedicated medical professionals. That's the Jersey City Medical Center, Hudson County's #1 hospital. Medical teams consisting of New Jersey's top doctors, Magnet Award-winning nurses, and accomplished hospital associates, all committed to your good health. That's what you have at the Jersey City Medical Center. Make Hudson County's #1 hospital your first choice. Visit us on the web
at barnabashealth.org.
We're back, Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there before we do this? Production-wise, I am better than C-SPAN. My crew is better. Our creativity level is better. For that matter, hopefully we'll have something to show you about what we're doing with the police in Jersey City. We want to do it with the Tom's River, but there's a communication issue here. Murph Man, our governor, busy man. For that matter, we just had Tammy in the studio on our other show, Ray of Hope, with Senator Ray Lesniak. Tammy was in here. Great woman. Murphy is about to sign, he's set to sign, as they say, the assisted suicide bill. Now, remember Kevorkian in the old days? He would help people and eventually went to jail and he passed on. There are times when assisted suicide should be permissible. If you don't have, and everybody talks about, it could be a miracle, something can happen. Listen, if you don't have any chance of recovery, your quality of life, your vegetated state in a bed, you can maybe mentally communicate with fingers or blinks, that sort of thing. Why? See what's on the other side. It's not the life you wanted. It's certainly not the life you want to live. I agree with this. And there are some people, there's religious aspects to it, there's legal aspects to it. Why let the person linger in that hospital bed? We just had, my mother-in-law passed on recently. The end sucks. And, but there's a bunch of criteria you have to go through, a lot of hoops to jump before you can get the okay for assisted suicide. You can't have a person like me just making this decision, because I'll be like, how old is the person? I have a full life. Is there quality of life? There's no quality of life. Got to go see what's on the other side. Pull the plug. You don't want me there. You're talking to a person, a senior, I'm the wrong guy. But we should allow this, and there should be a criteria so you don't have people like me. Quality of life, let's do it. Governor Murphy is signing the silent alarm for all schools in New Jersey. I don't think I agree with this. A silent alarm is in a shooter situation. Unfortunately, New Jersey, we don't have this. And it's because we're New Jersey. We don't have these situations like they have in California or Colorado, that sort of thing. Silent alarm, that's not helping it. I want the loudest effing alarm you can find. I want everybody to know in that school there is something up. Silent alarm, all right, let's get into the cops, but everybody's still a target in the classrooms. I want an ear-piercing alarm. If we're going to have an alarm, have the shooter alarm. Completely different than the fire drill alarm. I want one, but get out. Just get out. And if anybody's thinking, well, if the shooter hears it, he'll start shooting more. No, that guy's already in a hurry as it is. He is not going to work any quicker or slower because he can hear the alarm. Have the loudest effing alarm you can have. And this guy, maybe that rattles him, and he gets the hell out of there because they're not killing themselves. Most of them don't. We've been catching them. The suicide shooter, that hasn't been happening. These guys have been surrendering. I want the loudest friggin' one. I don't want it silent. I want every kid in that school to say, "Whoa, that's the shooter alarm! Out the freaking windows, out the fire door, whatever. Get out." Run your drills, teach the kids what to do. There's the shooter alarm. Let's hit it. Let's get out of here. No, don't give me any silence. That's not going to help anybody. Believe me, that alarm, the shooter alarm goes off, I am getting out of there. I probably am not waiting for the teacher. Will there be chaos in the hallway? There's going to be chaos anyway. We do the training, shooter alarm goes off, get the kids the hell out of there. Don't give me this silent alarm. I want the noisiest alarm we can get our hands on. You knew this was going to come someday. A rain tax. Yes, Governor Murphy is going to sign legislation, and this is approved the Assembly and the Senate, that allowing all 565 municipalities, if there was ever a reason for consolidation, this might be it. This could be the tipper. To set up their own stormwater utility, and the state will take 5% of the levy. Each municipality will set up their own stormwater utility and tax the property owners accordingly. If you have a big parking lot, a long driveway, a big roof on your house. Basically, anything rain falls on that can't be absorbed by the soil, you're going to get taxed. And they're going to put a tax on there. If it's not draining into dirt or grass, you're going to get taxed on it. The problem is 565 utilities will be formed. You think any of these towns are going to miss that opportunity to reach into your pocket? Heck no, that's not going to happen. Now, sewer-wise, is rainwater the biggest problem we have in the sewers? I don't know. Now, some of the proposals that I've read, and some of the stuff goes into sewers, and we're worried about rainwater. You literally had to create a second sewer system, which would cost billions and billions of dollars. Your billions and billions of dollars to handle rainwater. You know, we've been dealing with rainwater in New Jersey since rain. And I didn't know it became a big problem. I've heard of commercial properties having to deal with the rainwater off huge commercial factories, and the gutters would drain into a tank, and the tank, I guess, has holes in it, and that water gets absorbed by the soil underneath. But then there were people complaining that the water from the tanks caused voids and sinkholes would occur. That was one of the problems with it. We've been in Jersey City, we have talked about it. One of my old advertisers, I had to go to the city hall about this tank. We were going to have this waste disposal company put a huge tank in the middle of Route 1 and 9. First off, it was expensive. Two, we would have been tying up Route 1 and 9. If there's ever a reason for consolidation, think about this. 565 municipalities will run out in a minute and start an autonomous agency for rainwater control. And you'll be paying for it. You're watching the Tom's River Show. I'll be right back.
Pan & Pencil Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panandpencilproperties.com. Pan & Pencil Properties, building Jersey City for everyone. Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self-Storage.
We're back. Now I got to do all my mannerisms. I got to put collars, the cups on my shirt, fix the collar, jacket, do my watch. I got a new watch band from one of the watch bands broke. I got my Iron Man Captain America watch on. The state courts have ordered the state of New Jersey to pay a Point Pleasant Beach property owner $330,000 for a property the state took for the Dune project that's going on. This is a serious challenge to the Dune project, serious impact here. If this ruling stands, and I'm sure the state's going to appeal this, it will go as high up. I'm pretty sure it was a state court. It might have been a federal court on it. But the property owner is going to get $330,000. And the problem with the Dune project, unless it goes the entire length of our Jersey Shore properties, it doesn't work. You can't have a void in there, where the water can get around it. In Jersey City, Hoboken was talking about building like a wall. That's a big area. Everybody wants to build walls now. Build a wall or a dike around Hoboken to stop the flooding. The problem with that plan is Jersey City didn't have no wall or a dike. So, yeah, you'll have a wall, so the water would just come around the walls and just flood Hoboken again. And Jersey City, downtown Jersey City, we got flooded. We got hit, not like Manahawkin, not to that degree. It was just a lot of flooding in the basements, and cars got damaged. For that matter, City Hall, that's been there since, dinosaurs roamed. In the basement, they've been storing records in the basements of Jersey City Hall on Grove Street forever. There was never an issue with flooding. Sandy, we lost a ton of records. But just to go to show, that City Hall, it's probably been 150, 160 years. You know, this Superstorm Sandy flooded the basement of City Hall in Jersey City. Unless the dune project goes the entire length, it doesn't work because water just comes around the back end. You know, maybe it doesn't come all the way, it's up by Sandy Hook. Maybe it doesn't affect you all the way down here in Seaside, but it has to be one continuous dune project of sorts. See, I'm conflicted with the dune project because it's ongoing here in Seaside Heights, and right now I'm 6'3". If I'm walking along the boardwalk, I can't see the beach. There's an 18-foot dune there. I can see out on the horizon the ocean, but I can't see the beachgoers. Can't see them. There's 18-foot dune there. But I'm out of Seaside, had to build bridges to get up over the 18-foot dune, then go down, and of course you just can't go down like that, you know. It cuts off to the side, you go down on an angle. I'm conflicted with this. From a security standpoint, you can't see anybody on the beach. You know, if you're one of those guys that want to check out the babes in bikinis, forget it, that game's over. You can't see the beach. From a security standpoint, the Seaside police can't see anything going on at the beach because there's an 18-foot dune there. The only ones going to see the beach are the lifeguards. And in Seaside Heights, the cops would pay attention. When those lifeguards go off duty, there's still people on the beach. You can't see anything going on at the beach because there's an 18-foot dune. You know, when you're walking along the Seaside Boardwalk now, you have this huge dune, and then you have the stand. You're almost like in a corridor there. Tourism-wise, it can't help. One of the great things about Seaside, you could sit on the bench, have an ice cream, a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Now I think it's Bada Bean, and look at the ocean. You see the boats going by, people on the beach, and they have volleyball in it, or the bikinis, whatever your attraction was. It ain't gonna happen anymore because you have an 18-foot high dune. You know, can't help tourism-wise. On the flip side of that, my kids bought a house in Seaside Heights. And the dunes, theoretically, will protect the kids' home, the property, if this works. Now, every time you hear a nor'easter came and it took out a dune or it took out the bulkheads, Mother Nature's tough. So I'm not even sure the dune project works. But it's ongoing, and it looks like it's going to become very expensive. I'm in that group that questions if we overreacted to Superstorm Sandy. You know, in my lifetime, we've never seen anything like that. You know, there was no, you know, again, from Jersey City, as most of the Tom's River people are, we never had flooding like that. Then you have pictures of Hoboken and Jersey City on YouTube. I lived in the Heights, which is called the Heights because we live up on a hill. So we didn't get flooded. Actually, my studio and my home, we never even lost electricity. We were lucky. We were just in that one little segment of PS&G, that one little sector that didn't get knocked out. So for some reason, it was like one of the original sectors, and somehow the transformers were up high, whatever it was. We didn't have it. There were gas zombies out in the street, people walking around for like 10 days with gas cans, and meanwhile, my house was lit, my TV was on, but you know, we were letting people charge their batteries, cell phones and stuff like that in the studio. But you know, at the 55-inch TV and the windows, I got to close the shades and stuff like that. Don't let these people see these TVs lit. I'm not sure we're not overreacting. Because in my lifetime, we never had anything like that. There was nothing of that level ever recorded in New Jersey. Now, Seaside Heights, they've dealt with nor'easters, they've had hurricanes, you had Irene, get the hell off the beach, and Seaside dealt with it, and back then, I heard stories where, a storm was coming in, nor'easter, a hurricane, let's get some cases of beer, and we'll hang out in the stand, and we'll ride it out. Well, that didn't happen with Sandy. They had to rescue those people with the case of beer. I'm not sure if we're not overreacting, but I'm one voice in this. And we're going, and it's building walls in Hoboken and the dune projects and all that. And again, it's going to cost billions of dollars, and it will cost millions of dollars to maintain these dunes. And hopefully we never need them. But the thing is, do we need them? And that's the question. The climate change people are talking about that. I'm not smart enough. All I know is I never experienced anything in my life like that. Was Sandy a once-in-a-lifetime storm? Well, I'm going to tell you, if it's $330,000 for every 50 so feet of beach, the dune project's going to get very expensive. You're watching the Tom Ribber Show. We'll be right back.
Rama Jewelers, located in the Lyndhurst Shopping Center at 413 Valley Brook Avenue, Lyndhurst. Come for all your jeweler needs at Rama Jewelers, where you will find a fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and bracelets. Choose from one of our complete sets, our many signature items, or find the perfect engagement ring. Come on down. That's Rama Jewelers at 413 Valley Brook Ave, Lyndhurst. Call 201-939-5784 or visit us online today.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just one path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to NewportNJ.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. NewportNJ.com. Newport. Live like you want.
We're back. You're watching the Tom Ribber Show. Pat O'Melia here. You got the stuff on the screen telling you to get in touch with me. You can follow me on Twitter. You can download the live stream app, which I have a problem with the live stream people. Yeah, they changed the package to get more people to buy in. It's cheaper than what I paid. I pay per year. So what happened here? Yeah, I've been a long-term customer. Nobody called me to say, we're reducing the price. We'll give you a credit. I'm going to get some sort of a credit on live stream. But it is a good program. There's more on there. We archive all our shows on live stream. Download the app. There's a lot of program besides ours on there. You know, the New Jersey Lottery. There's a lot of things going on. There's concerts on there. So it is a lot going on. Tom's River. They just had 2 visiting workshops. Visioning workshops concerning bikes and cyclists and walking trails in Tom's River. Now, the township officials want to craft a plan to build and enhance the walking and bicycling routes throughout the town. I don't think I've ever seen a bike lane in Tom's River. I could be wrong. Now, in Jersey City, I have issues with the bike community there. And it is a very small community. There's always some Twitter thing going on, but if you look, there's like 5 people that are attacking you because of your stands on bikes and trying to accommodate the bike cyclists and enthusiasts in Jersey City. Jersey City is a very old city. It was built a long time ago. Cars were narrow, streets were narrow, and we still have those narrow streets. There's only a handful of roads in Jersey City that are 2 lanes in each direction. They're predominantly one-way streets and very narrow. We really can't accommodate bike lanes. And the bike enthusiasts, well, we'll take parking. That ain't going to happen. You know, there in New Jersey, NJ.com had this piece a few months ago, which the cyclist community never recognizes this piece. They question the statistics. Throughout the entire state, there are about 10,000 people that bike to work. You can't say daily because they're not doing it daily. You and I are out on the streets every day. And I make this argument with Mayor Fulop in Jersey City. I see literally thousands of cars every day in Jersey City and maybe 10 bikes, if that. In the state of New Jersey, there are 10,000 people who claim that they bike to work daily. There are 565 municipalities in the state of New Jersey. Simple math, you divide that by the 10,000. That's the average municipality has 56 people that bike to work daily. Well, do you see these people on the bike? We just had a snowstorm. Did you see the people biking by you like Dorothy and Toto? No, it was friggin' snowing out there. Do you see these people biking in the rain? Like the flying monkeys there? No, they're not at it. It's raining. They're not biking in the rain. Only a real dedicated enthusiast would be out there darting it with Toto in the rain. And I know one in Jersey City. Outside of that, people have the sense to get out of the rain, except for one individual I know. Is it super cold? We just had a cold snap about a week or so ago when I did the piece with the frozen pipes. Did you notice anybody on bicycles when it was like 3 degrees outside? No. It's too cold. If it's icy out there, do you see the people on the bikes? It's cold and icy? No. Is it 100 degrees out there? Do you see people on the bikes? No, it's too hot. You think somebody's going to pedal to work in 100 degrees? What we call city bike stink in Jersey. And nobody knows about city bike stink because nobody's friggin' pedaling to work in 100 degrees. By the time you get to work, you're going to say, whoa, baby, you got to get out of here. It is not a practical mode of transportation. And these cyclists never want to hear that, but it's legitimate. Like I just said, snow, ice, rain, heat. You know, it's inherently dangerous for bikes to share the road with trucks, tractor trailers, straight jobs, oil trucks, moving vans, buses, delivery cube vans, the UPS guys, SUVs, and cars. It is friggin' dangerous for them to be on the same road. I don't know how you can accommodate them in towns like Toms River or Jersey City. I don't know. Do you build like a hamster tube that they can ride in? I don't know how and we don't have the room. And you're not going to take away street parking. That's just not going to happen. And really, is it a practical? You're going to take your family out for dinner on bikes? Oh, probably we'll go. Everybody got on the bikes. We'll go to Denny's. No. Yeah, we're going to movies. Come on, kids. We're all going to movies. We're going to go see Captain Marvel. Let's everybody on the bike. Let's go to the Cinemax. No. Nobody's doing that. Going food shopping? You're going to shop right in Toms River? You have to get Toto out of the freaking basket now. So you can put maybe 2 bags. No, you're not taking bike. That's what I mean. It is not a practical. You're going to Home Depot. You got to pick up some hardware stuff. You're not doing that on a bike. Give me an effing break here. Going to AC. Come on, everybody. Let's get on our bikes and we'll pedal AC. You're going to be pedaling a long way. Nobody's doing. Do you see anybody doing this? On an average daily basis, how many people do you see biking? You're going to work. Get out 37. Driving along. You see a bunch of bikes? No. Going to shopping at the mall? You don't have a bike? No. Hey, you going on a date? Going on a date tonight. Hot day. We're going to go to dinner and a movie, and you don't know. If you're on a bike, I do know. It's not practical. Simple as that. And the other thing, we've all seen this with the bicyclists. They're riding through the red light. They're going against traffic. Whatever. They're committing whatever law they're breaking, the rules of the road. They don't obey them. The rules and laws of the road. And listen, there's drivers like that too, but they get ticketed. You look at the amount of tickets, millions to none against cyclists. There would be a large investment in bikes. It just isn't enough. And it's just not a practical daily means of transportation to accommodate the wishes of a very small. You know, there's a reason bikes died out in the 1900s, early 1900s. I would like to do a show with the cyclist community from Toms River and Jersey City, and maybe a third, but we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm out of show. You be good. You be safe. I'm Pat O'Melia. I'll talk to you during the week. Good night.